We begin in the Middle East, where Lebanon's Ministry of Health reports at least 6 deaths following an Israeli attack on Central Bay. Real-time images show smoke filling the skyline of Beirut, Lebanon's capital. The Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, claim they conducted precise strikes on a building in the Bashra neighborhood near Lebanon's parliament. This area is known to be a Hezbollah stronghold in southern Beirut. Israel has also renewed its request for residents to evacuate these locations. In the past hour, the Iranian-backed Houthi militia announced a drone strike on Tel Aviv, claiming they targeted a key Israeli site in the Jaffa region. Authorities have yet to confirm this. Meanwhile, President Biden stated he would not support any Israeli strike on Iranian nuclear sites in response to recent missile barrages. The IDF confirmed that 8 of their soldiers died following the ground incursion into Lebanon, with reports of further airstrikes overnight. Lebanese authorities report that at least 5 people were killed and 11 others injured in an Israeli airstrike on a building previously affiliated with Hezbollah. The health ministry confirmed a total of 46 fatalities from Israeli attacks over the past day. Overnight, the U.S. confirmed that an American, Karel Ahed Jawad, 56, was among the dead. The Israeli military also reported 8 of their soldiers killed in the first 2 days of the ground assault in Lebanon. This latest nocturnal attack came just hours after a United Nations Security Council meeting, where Israel warned of retaliatory actions if provoked, vowing to defend its citizens and respond decisively. Iran's response, firing rockets into Israel, has heightened tensions. These developments follow only days after the most recent Hamas attacks on October 7th. President Biden indicated that G7 leaders plan to implement new sanctions in response to Iran's actions, but opposed any strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. "We'll discuss this further with the Israelis," he said, stressing that while Israel has a right to respond, it should be done with caution, especially given the volatile situation in the Middle East. The region remains on high alert, with Israel expected to launch a major retaliatory assault against Iran. The White House reaffirms its unwavering commitment to Israel's security, though concerns about a broader regional conflict are mounting. Let's turn to Beirut, where we've received new images showing the aftermath of the Israeli airstrike. Smoke blankets the horizon, and damage is visible throughout the Bashra district. The Israeli military has confirmed it carried out a targeted attack on a specific structure near Central Bay Road, close to the Lebanese parliament. Lebanon's Ministry of Health has reported 6 casualties from this strike, and updates continue to come in. Earlier, our correspondent in Beirut, Hugo Bassa, provided this report. At midnight, 3 loud explosions echoed through the Bashra district in central Beirut. This was the first Israeli airstrike targeting this area. The Israeli military described the attack as a precision strike on a building linked to Hezbollah. Images from the site show significant damage to the structure's ground level. Other strikes were also reported in Dar, a Hezbollah stronghold in the south of the city. Israel has issued fresh evacuation orders, urging residents to leave these areas as it continues to target Hezbollah infrastructure. The Israeli ground invasion in southern Lebanon is ongoing, with heavy airstrikes and shelling reported in villages near the border. Israel appears to be escalating the conflict, deploying additional troops to the area. In southern Lebanon, 1.2 million people have been displaced by the fighting, according to the Lebanese Prime Minister. The region, a Hezbollah stronghold, has become a central target for Israel, which is intent on dismantling Hezbollah's infrastructure. Lebanese authorities are struggling to cope with the humanitarian crisis, with hospitals overwhelmed by casualties from the airstrikes. The Lebanese government and the UN are appealing to the international community for $400 million to support those affected by the conflict. Now let's move to Jerusalem. President Biden has called on Israel to ensure that its response to Iran is proportionate, amid ongoing missile alerts in northern Israel. Israeli forces are engaged in fierce battles with Hezbollah in southern Lebanon, with 8 soldiers confirmed dead during an ambush. Missile alerts have been sounding across northern Israel in the past few hours, and 2 drones were spotted over central Israel, one of which was intercepted. As this conflict continues to unfold, tensions remain at an all-time high, and all eyes are on how Israel and its allies will navigate this rapidly escalating situation.